In last videos you have studied about demand. What is demand? So now the topic is price elasticity of demand. As you can see on a screen, it's price elasticity of demand. You have studied about demand, demand schedules, demand curve, determinants of demand. But until and unless you are not knowing the meaning of demand, you will not be able to understand this concept. So what is actually demand? Once I will like to revise. Demand refers to a desire or willingness to buy a commodity at possible prices at a specified period of time. So what is demand? There should be a willingness or desire to buy a product, and you are able to buy a product. That means you should possess a potential to buy that product at a specified period of time. So that is what called demand. Now as you can see, the topic is price elasticity of demand. What is the meaning of elasticity? As you can see, there is a rubber band in my hand. This rubber band is what? It is elastic. I can stretch, but at certain point it will break. So you are going to study the same concept, price elasticity of demand. What is the elasticity of demand? How it behaves when price changes. So let us see. Now the definition is given here. It is a degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded. You have studied about quantity demanded, demand. So it is the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded of a commodity. That means whatever quantity you are demanding, it is affected by change in price. Other things remaining the same. So it is the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded of a commodity due to change in price. So the relation between change in price and quantity demanded is what defined as price elasticity of demand. So the degree of responsiveness, that means how demand is behaving when price changes, how much elastic it is. So this is what is defined as price elasticity of demand. You can see the simpler definition of this. The price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded due to certain percentage change in price. That means ED, elasticity of demand, is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price. Why percentage change in quantity demanded is expressed as numerator and percentage change in price is expressed as denominator? Because there is a reason behind this, because price is affecting the quantity demand. So that is why we keep percentage change in quantity demand up and percentage change in price down, that is at denominator. So this is what price elasticity of demand. In simpler language, price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded due to percentage change in price. So hope it is clear to you all. Now you all can write it and you can understand the concept of price elasticity of demand. Now mathematical expression, as I discussed the definition, the same definition can be expressed in mathematical formula or in mathematical form or symbolic form. Now you can see here, price elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price. As I told you all, it refers to the responsiveness of percentage change in quantity demanded to a percentage change in price. The same definition is expressed in mathematical expression. Now symbolically it can be expressed as, now we can express this formula in symbolic form. Symbolic means that this expression can be expressed in symbolic. Delta Q, what is actually delta Q? Now how this we have derived, how this derivation is done. So let me make it clear to you all. Percentage change in quantity demanded. Percentage, that means we express in, we will multiply the number by 100. Percentage means 100. So what is percentage change in quantity demanded? What is change in quantity demanded? But obviously there should be a initial quantity, or you can say base quantity. Okay. Now when that quantity change, for example from 100 quantity changed to 90. Okay, quantity demanded decrease from 100 was the base quantity and it changed from 100 to 90. So how much change is there? 10. Change of 10 in negative form, 10. So that 10 is expressed as delta Q, change in quantity. Change in quantity means original quantity, the base quantity or initial quantity was 100. Okay, and the quantity demanded change due to change in price. Okay, so quantity demanded changes from 100 to 90. Suppose price increase, what will happen? Quantity demand will decrease, as you have studied law of demand. So this applies here also. from 100 it changed to 90, that means there is a change of 10 units. So that 10 unit is expressed as delta Q 10. Now what is delta P? Change in price. So percentage change in price is how we will express. Again percentage change in price is what? P1 minus P1P into 100. That we will show you later, but for right now you can understand change in price. What is change in price? Change in price basically refers to change in price. There must be some base price. For example, price was 10 and price increased by 2 unit from 10 to 12. So it increases by 2 unit. That is expressed as delta P from 10 to 12. That means difference of 2. So that is expressed as delta P. What is P? Original price. What is Q? Original quantity or initial or base quantity. So this you can see here. EP price elasticity of demand. Q is original quantity demanded. Delta Q change in quantity demanded. As I told you all, from 100 quantity demanded decrease from 100 to 90. That means it decreased by 10 units. So that delta Q will be 10. Original price, as I told, price is 10. Now the price is increased from 10 to 12. So by 2 unit it is increased. By 2 rupees it is increased. So that 2 rupees will be delta P. So this was all price elasticity of demand. How you can calculate? The formula is EP is equal to delta Q upon delta P into P by Q. So as I told you, the definition of price elasticity of demand, and same definition can be expressed in mathematical form, mathematical expression. After mathematical expression, it can be expressed in symbolic form too. Percentage change in quantity demand upon percentage change in price, that is expressed in symbolic form here. Delta Q upon delta P into P by Q, where delta P is change in price, delta Q is change in quantity demanded, P is original price or base price, Q is original quantity, base quantity, or you can say initial quantity. So this was all. Now next, let us understand the same concept with a practical example. You can see example is mentioned here. Suppose that price of a commodity falls down from rupees 10 to rupees 9 per unit. So price falls from 10 to 9 per unit. That means fall is of 1 rupees. Due to this, but obviously quantity demanded will also be affected. Quantity demanded of the commodity increase from 100 to 120. Why it is increased, student? Now you can understand, because in my previous videos you have seen I have taught you law of demand. What happened when price falls? Quantity demanded increased. So when price was 10, quantity demand was 100, right? Now when price falls from 10 to 9 by 1 unit, quantity demanded increased from 100 to 120 units. So that 20 units increase. So what is price elasticity of demand? As I told you all the formula, right now in my previous slide you have seen the formula of calculating price elasticity of demand. Now let us see. You have seen this formula, delta Q upon delta P into P by Q. So what was the quantity demanded? From 100 to 120. So 100 to 120, how much unit change? 20. What will be the delta P? See this price, it falls from 10 to 9. So delta P will be 1. What was the original price? 10. What is the original quantity? 100. You will solve it, you will get elasticity of demand. So try to solve as many practical questions based on this. Now we will see types or degrees of price elasticity of demand. So there are total, you can see 5 elasticity of demand. Perfectly elastic demand, ED is equal to infinity, infinite. Perfectly inelastic demand, ED is equal to 0. Relatively elastic demand, where ED is greater than 1. Relatively inelastic demand, where ED is less than 1. Unitary elastic demand, where ED is equal to 1. Basically here EP is written, you can consider as ED, elasticity of demand. So there are 5 types of elasticity of demand. Now you are going to see each one by one. Let us see. Now let us see the first, perfectly elastic demand, where elasticity of demand is infinite. That means the quantity demanded increases infinitely or by unlimited quantity. That means quantity demanded is being increased with a small fall in price, or quantity demanded falls to 0 with a small rise in price. Now let us understand. As you can see, it is written here, the quantity demanded increases infinitely. Now think, is it possible that quantity demanded increases infinitely or unlimited or by unlimited quantity with a small fall in price? That means there is a slight change in price and quantity demanded is being increased. You can see here, suppose here 10 quantity, here 20, here 30 and so on, it will keep on increasing. That is why it is considered as ED is equal to infinite. That means that what happens here, price changes slightly or there is no change, or you can say, so there is a slight change in price or no change in price, but quantity demanded kept on increasing and it is infinite. So here ED is equal to infinite and known as perfectly elastic demand. Now perfectly inelastic demand, where ED is equal to 0. The demand remains constant whatever may be the price. Demand remains constant. Now you can think of, is it possible in present scenario, is it possible that demand can remain constant whatever may be the price? So here it says perfectly inelastic demand states, okay, ED is equal to 0. Now here you can see, suppose price was 5, quantity demanded was, consider a value here 200. Price increases from 5 to 10, again quantity demanded same, again quantity demand is same. So here you can see this line, this is what? Vertical line. It is vertical to y axis. So you can see this line is vertical, it's parallel to y axis. So what happened in this case, that demand is not being affected by change in price. Price kept on changing, and as I have told you, or in law of demand you have studied that with a change in price, quantity demanded is affected. When price is decreased, quantity demanded increases. When price is increased, quantity demanded decreases. So is it possible? Just think, in what case it can be possible? Not less. Relatively elastic demand. Relatively elastic demand when ED is greater than 1. So here percentage change in demand is greater than percentage change in price, which is again a hypothetical condition, not possible in a real economic situation, because here what happened, there is a slight change in price. As you can see, price P to P1 there is a slight change, but quantity demanded you can see there is a vast change. So that means ED is greater than 1, or you can say highly elastic demand. It is also known as highly elastic demand or relatively elastic demand. ED is greater than 1. You can see the symbol here. So here percentage change in demand is greater than percentage change in price. That means demand changes to a great extent in respect to price. This is what you are studying in price elasticity of demand, the relation between demand and price. How quantity demand is behaving when there is a change in price. This elasticity, you can see a rubber in my hand, this is what, how much I can stretch. So the same thing is happening when, as I am applying a force here, little force, little stretch, more force, more stretch. So same here with the price, in context to price, there is a slight change in price, but quantity demanded is affected to a large extent, and you can see the curve that is more steeper. So percentage change in demand is greater than percentage change in price. So that is called ED is greater than 1, highly elastic demand, or you can say relatively elastic demand. Now let us see the next situation. Relatively inelastic demand, where ED is less than 1, just vice versa of the case we have seen right now. This is known as less elastic demand or relatively inelastic demand. What happens vice versa? Right now we have seen quantity demanded was changing to a large extent, but here price changes to a large extent. Percentage change in quantity demand is less than percentage change in price. Now you can see here again from P to P1 there is a huge change. You can see a difference here, and you can see a difference between these two. So percentage change in quantity demand is less than percentage change in price. So this is called ED is less than 1 or less elastic demand. Now we will see the last case. This is the last case where ED is equal to 1. How ED is equal to 1? When percentage change in quantity demand is equal to percentage change in price. Again a hypothetical situation. It is not possible in real economic situation that percentage change in quantity demand is relatively equal to percentage change in price, which is not at all possible in economic situation. So this is what it represents, the diagram you can see. Now till now it should be clear to you all that on x axis we represent quantity demanded, on y axis we represent price. So don't do any sort of mistake. Sometimes students write quantity demanded here, price here. Whole graph is wrong. So this states that your concept is not clear, so don't do such mistakes. while writing in exams, or if someone asks you what you represent on x-axis and what you represent on y-axis, it should be clear to you all. So this was all elasticity and different types of elasticity of demand. In my next video, I will be discussing factors affecting the elasticity of demand. But students, let me make you clear one thing. I would like to tell you all to note this, that this concept is given by Alfred Marshall, a notable economist. He is known in the field of economics, and it is not given in your books, but still you should know that it is very important to know that this principle or this theory of elasticity of demand is given by Alfred Marshall in Principle of Economics. Note it down. If someone asks, you should be knowing as an economics student. Thank you, students.